And those who
Yeah.
feel the need to stop, stop.
That's a good one. Yeah.
We got the wrong measure.
I will do the short version because it will still be long, I think, a little bit, and then we can do next time. Okay.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay. So why doing this? Because I've noticed the beliefs in general in life, beliefs is what holds us away from what we want to reach. Sometimes we have good beliefs that takes us to the direction we want to go. And sometimes we have, unfortunately, old pattern, old belief from 20 years ago that we still have and still have like a background effect in our unconscious mind. And this is what sometimes holds us to what we want to do. So today, under those exercise, that's what we're going to do. We're going to address those old patterns, old belief that keeps you away from what you want to do today. So you have a conscious mind and an unconscious mind. And it's important to talk about it because then you can understand a bit more what we're going to do after under hypnosis. So the conscious mind is the logical mind, it's the mathematic, it's all of that. It's all, it's how to learn really, basically. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. So your unconscious mind is the whole underneath iceberg, which is 88% of your brain. And so there's a whole lot of life happening in your brain that you are not aware of. And the unconscious mind, to make a metaphor, an image, it is your 5 years old driving your car. So when you have a 5 years old driving a car, you can imagine how difficult it is. It just goes everywhere and nowhere because this 5 years old doesn't understand what's good and what's bad. So this unconscious mind, this 5 years old, is responsible for all the habits in your daily life. So it's better we explain to that unconscious mind what's good and what's not good, because otherwise it's going to run some really bad habits. So you have the conscious mind, the unconscious mind, and the subconscious mind. I believe the subconscious mind is where it's like a cloud. And this is where your soul stores all the memory, all the past lives, everything. Follow me until now? Yes, okay. So the unconscious mind is the one that creates habits for you. Why? Because you're 5 years old. Imagine he just loves you so much. All that he wants is to make you happy. Often he just wants two things at 5 years old. He just wants to make you happy or to protect you from something. That's all he wants. So we're going to address to that unconscious mind at 5 years old after under hypnosis, what to do and what not to do. Another thing that it is important to understand is we are creating our reality. So by our thought, that is energy, and by our beliefs, that's as well energy, and that's running a background in your life. And this, you have to understand that because you're creator of your own life, that makes you responsible. So you are responsible for what you're thinking. And this is important because we don't often feel responsible for what we think. Or sometimes we associate ourselves and we have a thought and we see, for example, it's a horrible thought. And then we think, oh, why do I think that? It's horrible. I should not think that. But actually, sometimes as empath, you are not thinking, you're just picking up thought. So the idea is just to understand this. Oh, this is a thought. Okay, but this is not mine. And you let it go. And that's okay. So from now, I'm going to ask you in your day-to-day life, to start to change your belief about yourself, about your, for example, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy of love, I am blah, 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 blah. From every thought you're going to think, I want you to step back, observe, oh, I treat myself this way. Okay, from now, I'm going, every time I think badly about myself, I'm going to think the opposite. And that way, you're 5 years old, you're going to learn him to just go back to neutral, back to neutral, back to neutral. And it's like learning a language. When you learn a language, consciously, you have to go back and learn consciously to put that word into your memory, and it's an effort at the beginning. Up until your unconscious mind, you're 5 years old, create a part of you, it creates a part that is going to run that process for you later, a habit. And then you don't have to think. And then you can speak fluently a language. So if you start to educate your 5 years old and say, no, this is not how it's going to be. Now it's going to be this way. And now we're going to think the opposite every time I think bad about myself. And you will see the power of this is going to change your life in a month. Okay? Sometimes our fear and our doubt paralyze us, and that have an effect in our life, meaning it paralyzes us. And then we just don't move forward, don't move backwards, and we feel we're just stuck. And that's the fear and the doubt. So the doubt and the fear generally just push you away from the thing you want. So now we're going just to push away the fear of the doubt. So we're going to get closer to what you want. Okay. Another thing, and I'm nearly finished. Not nearly. So the concept of you're 5 years old with your 5 years old just want to bring you pleasure in general or protection. And under those two things, this is what it generates your life. So a metaphor for that, another metaphor to understand and what we're going to work after under hypnosis, your unconscious mind is like the best employee of the month. Meaning, the best employee of the month, he have his job. He love his job. He loves the society he's working with. He love his boss. And the only pleasure he have all his life is to get up every morning and going to work and be happy and make feeling that is something in the society. But if from one day to another, you say to that employee, thank you very much, you're fired. What's going to happen? That employee is going to try to knock back, going to try to badge to go back again in the society because he loves his job. And that's exactly the same with your belief. It's exactly the same. So the process we're going to do under hypnosis is we're going to give another job to that employee. So he will feel that he still have a job, he's still important, and he will help you in a better way. Okay?
Okay.
All right. A last thing that I read in an amazing book that's called Open to Channeling from Sanaya Roman and Dwayne Parker. It's the guide in that book who is explaining that when you grow as in your spiritual journey and you are more open and you get and receive more information, it's a challenge for your belief system as well. So you need to transcend this. And in the book, it was saying that when somebody asks their guide a proof or some details, then often the person say, oh, but I invented it. Or when the guide say a simple, ordinary advice to the sitter in front of them, then often the person say, oh, I knew that already. It must come from me. So basically, on the guide's point of view, there's no winning and it's not very fair. So it's just a little refresher that I thought that it's maybe important to mention. So basically just trust yourself, trust your guide, and voila. Okay, so before I start, once you will be under hypnosis, your imagination from your day-to-day imagination will be enough. Meaning, if I tell you close your eyes and imagine your door from your apartment or your flat, you know the color, you can remember the feeling of the handle when you hold it, you can feel the sensation if you remember it, you can imagine it, and you can use all your senses. So hypnosis is just that. It's easy. It's imagination. Because under hypnosis, we're going to talk the same language as you're 5 years old, with color, shape, form. And so that's why it's going to go through the unconscious mind. And during the hypnosis, you cannot always follow exactly 100% to what I am saying. There's some moment you're going to drift away a little bit, and that's okay. And then you're going to go back, and then that's fine. Sometimes you're going to feel that you're going to be very awake, and sometimes you will feel that you are very, very much deeper, and that's okay too. There's no magic, no magic in that at all. The only request is just your own collaboration to imagine. That's all. I think I said it all. Is there any questions?
No.
No, cool. So get comfortable. Have a loo if you need before. Because when you need to loo, sometimes it can take you a bit out of the hypnosis. Yeah, I'm wondering if I have to go or not. More or less, I might just check, just a minute.
Gosh, I'm really tired. I hope I won't fall asleep. I better keep sitting up.
I know. I'm tired too. It's been a long weekend.
All right, so I'm just going to make some test sound just now. Make sure.
Should we mute our phones? Better, no?
Excuse me?
Shall we mute our phones now? It's probably better, no?
I will, yeah, you can do it. I will check and mute everyone just in case, because it can be annoying when you are under hypnosis and you hear some noise. Yeah. Yes. Okay, I did it to everyone. Yes, good, good. Oh yeah, sorry. I was just going to need your validation for the sound first. Where is it? So you tell me if it's not too loud, for example. And this is too loud, for sure. What do you think that's? Is it too loud?
For me, it's not loud at all. It's very quiet.
Very good. Okay. It should not cover my voice. Let's do this. Okay. So mentally, I will need 3 yes. Are you ready to go under hypnosis? Are you ready to go and travel into your inner world? Yes. Are you ready to accept my suggestions and let you guided by me? Yes. Very good. You can just close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And exhale long and slowly. And again, at your rhythm. And exhale long and slowly. Very good. All right. From now on, every sound outside my voice, in your hand or in my hand, that you will hear maybe in the background, will be a reminder for your unconscious mind to take you just deeper into hypnosis, but as deep as you wish to go. So now just let's quiet our mind and just listen to the sound around you if there is any. Sometimes there is some that are outside the room where you are. And sometimes there is more closer sound. And I would like to remind you as well that during this hypnosis, you can just readjust your position if you need to be more comfortable, and that everything is allowed. Okay. So just by relaxing and center yourself and listening your surrounding, you can already notice that your mind is already a bit more centered and a bit more quiet. Now you can notice maybe things that was going unnoticed a minute ago, like your breathing or your heartbeat maybe. Some people feel their heartbeat towards the throat, and some people feel their heartbeat more towards the chest. That's right. I would like that you just go and meet the sensation where you are supported. Either if you're sitting, the sensation of the contact of your body to the chair, or if you are lying down, the contact of your body towards your back. And just meet that sensation right now. That's right. And from now on, every time you will hear the sound, the word and, the word now, or the number 3, or the sound of my finger like this, you will just go deeper and deeper into this wonderful relaxation. So let's relax your body together. Imagine now you are just receiving a wonderful massage on your head, in your scalp. And I would like that you just voluntarily relax all muscles there. Maybe you can remember a time when you had a wonderful massage. That's right. Because your conscious mind is starting to relax. Your unconscious mind doesn't know what's real and what's not. And in this state of very deep relaxation, your unconscious mind learns much more faster. So let's just keep going this wonderful sensation of relaxation around your eye. Relax your forehead. Very good. Keep going. Relax your neck. And as well, you're going to be able to relax all your muscle. You'll be able to stay on your chair, stable and yet relaxed. Wonderful. Now relax your shoulder. Imagine every muscle that the tension is leaving, melting away. Relax your neck, your throat, and all the muscles there. Your chest. And imagine that every nerve, every fiber, every tissue on that area is just getting very, very soft. Free, completely comfortable. That's right. Now relax your abdomen, every organs, one by one. Into this wonderful relaxation. Your hips, your left leg, down to your feet. Your right leg now, all relaxed, down to your feet. And now imagine some roots going down and down, anchoring yourself into earth, being stable, grounded, yet completely comfortable and relaxed. Now you can send your love to earth and feel the connection that you have with her. Very good. And while you are connecting with her in your way, I will ask you to repeat the affirmation if you agree with it. I am more than my physical body because I am more than physical matter. I can perceive that which is greater than the physical world. Therefore, I deeply desire to expand, to experience, to know, to understand, to control, to use such greater energies and energy systems as may be beneficial and constructive to me and to those who follow me. Also, I deeply desire the help and cooperation, the assistance, the understanding of those individuals whose wisdom, development, and experience are equal or greater than my own. And I ask their guidance and protection from any influence or any source that might provide me with less than my status desire. All right, so let's keep going. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to imagine to be in a beautiful, beautiful paradise beach with beautiful colors. But before that, and to go there and to access it, I'm going to ask you to imagine, create, visualize the way you want, 5 steps. And we're going to go down those steps together. And at each step, at each number I will say, I want you to double the relaxation that you are feeling right now. Let's do it. Create 5 stairs with the color you want. You can have a feeling. Let's do it. 5. 4. Double the relaxation. Allow yourself to go a bit deeper. 3. 2. And 1. There's a door. I want you to imagine you feel the door with your hands. You can get a feeling, you can see it. It could be the color you want, the shape you want. And I'm going to count from 1 to 3. And we're going to cross that door and arrive to a beautiful beach. 1. Put your hand on the handle. 2. Open the door. You're crossing the door. There's a beautiful, beautiful light. And 3. You arrive to a beautiful beach. In front of you, you can see the beautiful colors. Turquoise. You can see, feel, and imagine the sky above you. All the contrast of the blue around. You can look at your feet and see the color of the sand. Now I want you to put your toes into the sand and feel. That's right. All right, let's walk a little bit toward this beach. And I want you to look around and I want you to imagine and add as many details as you want into this beautiful beach, because this is yours. This is your internal beautiful beach. Feel the rays of the sun warming nicely your face, because the temperature is exactly how you like it. Feel everything you want to feel. See everything you want to see. Hear everything you want to hear in this beautiful, quiet place. And now, every exhale of your breathing is taking you a little bit deeper, the same rhythm of the wave. This peaceful and wonderful, completely relaxed. Now let's walk a little bit together. And as you are walking, you can feel the water slightly warmer on your feet. Because where you are standing, it's in the frontier between two worlds. On one side, there is the continent, your life, the jobs, everything. And on the other side, there's the world of the water, much bigger. 70% of this planet, this beautiful planet. But where you are right now, it's just in between, relaxing. All right. Now I want you to imagine in the middle of nowhere where you are. Imagine a door. Make appearing a door. The color you want. The shape you want. And go close to that door. Okay. In a moment, we're going to cross that door, and behind that door, we're going to be in a beautiful lobby-like hotel. Beautiful, where you're going to meet your unconscious mind and the doubt you have. And we're going to have a talk with them. So let's do that together. At my count, 1. Put your hand on the handle. 2. Open the door, you cross the door. There's a lot of light. And 3. You arrive, you're in a beautiful hotel lobby. Empty but beautiful. All the furniture are beautiful. Look at the style. Imagine everything. How's the carpet? How's the wall? There's a beautiful light above you that you can look at and see. And now as you walk in, there's a beautiful big sofa with a beautiful color. That's right. And as you are approaching to the sofa, you can feel the presence of something. This is your fear, your doubt, there, like a cartoon or like a persona. See what comes up. Look at how they are, what they are wearing, and let's see what's come. No judgment. You are safe, and you're going to have an internal talk with your fear. Now, as you sit down next to your fear, I want that you just say to your fear, that is representing your doubt as well, that you thank that fear for the protection that it was doing for you for all those years. Just thank it. And now I want you to say, to have this conversation with your own fear, your own doubt. And I want you to tell your fear, your doubt, what you need him or her to hear, to be safe, to understand, and to be at peace together now. Listen to what does it need from you. That's right. Now I would like that you explain to your fear and your doubt that is in front of you in a kind of a persona, cartoon. I would like that you explain to your fear that you would like his help or her help in controlling from now on maybe the message you will receive in the future from your guide. And that you would like to give him another job, that he can let go the job of making you fearing to protect you maybe. And that his new job, if he's wishing to accept it, is to make sure that the message you're going to have from your guide will be a good one, well translated. And see if he accepts this new job. A new role. All right, very good. Now make this new agreement with him or her. Thank her for the job that you have done until now and for the new job he's going to take. Now I would like to ask all the other part of you, the motivation character, the wiseness character, all the character, all the other persona to come forward and to help and integrate this new job so that it's going to be active every day in your life. Okay. Now, as you're doing this, you can see and imagine now that this character, this cartoon in front of you, you just made him so happy that now he's getting colors. Imagine, visualize that he's getting so many colorful now, so happy. Maybe have different colors, different hair. That's right. Give him a hug or give her a hug. And as you do that, imagine that she's just now disappearing, happy to have a new role to make you happy in your everyday life. And as you are still sitting in this sofa, observing the beautiful place where you are in this hotel, in this lobby, I just want to remind you and to tell you a little story that I just remember. And I don't know if you are familiar with fences, you know, especially the electric fences that are used for horses. Those fences have a few tiny strands of wire, and through that wire goes a current of electricity. Not the kind of electricity that is dangerous, of course, but just the kind that gives you a jolt, like static electricity you get from walking on a rug or closing a car door. Just a sudden sharp spark. These wires stretch all around the field, and as the horses walk from place to place, they quickly learn where to go, where they can go, and where they cannot go. So they don't venture. And all it takes is a few bushes against the wire, a few sudden startling zaps, and being very smart animal, they learn to look, but not to touch. They learn to so well, in fact, that after a while, the farmer can turn off the electricity and even replace the wire with just a string. And those horses will stay put. They will not move. They will be stopped in their tracks by a thought, by the feeling that some places are off limit, and where they are, it's more safe. And as long as they just stay put, satisfied to be where they are, an invisible barrier or boundaries created by the mind. But once one horse goes through it, then they all will follow behind that barrier shattered and broken, with no restraint on where they go next. But where to go next is a problem. A problem that everyone faces. And not everyone knows how to solve, which is probably why you can earn a fortune these days telling people their fortunes and giving advice on what they should do. But we don't know how a horse knows where to go. But we do know that once they know where they are going, it is difficult to stop them or rein them in, because once a tired, hungry horse is at stable or a barn at the bottom of a hill, all you have to do is give it free rein and it will take you there as quickly and surely as it can, because it wants to be comfortable wants to be fed. And once it knows where to go to get what it wants, even an imaginary boundary can leap over on the way to that goal. What fun to hold on tight and just let it run, trusting that it will take you there, swiftly and surely. And that is pleasure. Every child can treasure, and so could most adults if they allow themselves to do so. And now you can get up for this beautiful hotel, and we're going to go back to our beach from before. You're going to come back from where you came from that door, and I'm going to count from 1 to 3, and we're going to go back there. 1, put your hand on the handle. 2, open the door, cross the door, there's a lot of light. And 3, you're back to the beach. And now you can even hear, imagine, remember the sound of the waves. The beautiful beach where you were before. And as you are walking into the sand, you can feel now how lighter you're feeling, knowing that your doubt and your fear will not work against you now, but for you. That's right. And now as you're walking towards in that beach, and you can see all the colors and all the sensations that are taking you even more relaxed, even more deeper now. I would like that you imagine making appearing 2 beautiful mirrors, one on the left, one on the right, that are big enough to see you in a whole person. You can put a frame around it. You can have just an idea of it, it's going to be good enough. Or just see it, it doesn't matter. How it comes from you is the best way. All right. Now, in front of those 2 mirrors, on the left, the mirror on the left will show you, like a TV from the future, will show you a typical day of you in the future with your old beliefs. And I'm going to count from 1 to 3. And the mirror, I want you to imagine that you're going to see yourself running that film with your old belief. 1, 2, and 3. You see yourself with your old belief. How you say things to people, how you interact with the people, and you can see and get a sense in an accelerated way how it is when you keep going with your old beliefs. You still see yourself saying, I can't, I don't. And you can see yourself not going, not achieving maybe the things you want. You can see yourself a bit sad sometimes, alone. Maybe you can even see yourself struggling with that. That's right. Okay. We're going to stop the film. Now, in a moment, you're going to see again in that left mirror the film, you with your same belief in 5 years' time in the future. At 3. 1, 2, and 3. The film starting. You see yourself in 5 years in the future. Look at what's different. What did you achieve? What did you not achieve? Keeping your beliefs, your doubt, and how they play out every day. You can zoom in into your face and see the expression of your face. All right. Now I'm going to snap my finger and you're going to see in 10 years in the future. 10 years in the future. 1, 2, 3. Now you see yourself in 10 years. Maybe nothing has changed much. That's right. Okay. Now you're going to stop the film at 3. 1, 2, and 3. Stop the film. Now I want you to integrate those changes, change your belief, and feel that you do not have those beliefs anymore, that you decide you changed. And on the right mirror, you're going to see your life tomorrow, in a year, in 5 years, and in 10 years, and how it's going to play out now that you trust yourself, you have complete confidence in yourself. And I want you to look at what you're going to achieve and how high you're going to achieve all the goals you want that makes you happy every day. I'm going to snap my finger and you're going to see that playing out in that mirror on the right at 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now you see the films. See yourself tomorrow changed. Feeling lighter. See how you interact with others. Something about you that changed and makes you more confident, more calm, more connected. Now I'm going to snap my finger and you're going to see in the mirror in 1 year, 1 year in the future. 1, 2, 3. 1 year in the future, you are seeing yourself achieved already so many goals that you wanted to achieve Imagine yourself, see yourself, look at yourself, all wearing beautiful clothes, the clothes you like. See how happy you are, how you interact with others, your relationships with others. There's something different. That's right. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to see yourself 10 years in the future. 10 years in the future, you will be able to see and reach all the goals you wanted. 1, 2, and 3. You see yourself 10 years in the future. You have reached everything you wanted and even more than you thought. See the face, the look on your face, see how you move. And I'm going to count now from 1 to 3, and I want you to jump in that mirror and jump in your body and feel what it feels like to be like this. At 3. 1, 2, and 3. Jump in that mirror, jump in your body, feel what it feels like to have achieved all your goals. Being so happy, so light, that from the day you have started to trust yourself and your inner voice, that everything plays out so well. That's right. Now, in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3 again, and you're going to come back on the beach. But you will take with you all the sensation, all the goodness, and how it feels to have achieved all of that. And you're going to bring that after back in the present. Take that with you, all those emotions and those sensations. 1. Taking all that with you now, physically, mentally, emotionally. 2, and 3. Back in front of the mirrors. That's right. Now I want you to imagine there's a big hammer, a big, big hammer. And I'm going to give you a minute, and I want you to destroy with the hammer the mirror you do not want to play out in your life. I'll let you choose, and I give you a minute. Go for it. More. You can see all the little mirrors going on the floor. Destroy it. That's right. Okay. Very good. You can leave the hammer now. Leave this place. And I want you to sit and relax for a last minute. Maybe sit in front of the ocean, watching the sea, knowing that there is something that has changed to a conscious level and an unconscious level, that something is in place now. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 10. And when I will reach 10, you will be able to come back to your full awareness, doing what you need to do later, and have a wonderful sleep. But before that, I want you to just look at the sea, feeling peaceful, completely anchored, and knowing that everyone can tell themselves a new story where you are the hero. And while you are getting rest, I have a little story again to tell you that I absolutely love. All right. It's the story of Brahma. Brahma one day was so bored, he decided that he wanted to play, but he had no one to play with. So he created Maya, a beautiful goddess, so he could have fun with. When Maya appeared, he explained to her the goal of her existence, and she said, "Okay, let's play the most wonderful game together. But you will have to do what I'm telling you to do." Brahma agreed, and following Maya's instruction, he created the whole universe, the sun, the moon, all the planets, life on earth, plants, animal, atmosphere, everything. Maya said, "This world of illusion that you created is magnificent and wonderful. But now I want you to create an animal of some sort that is going to be so intelligent and conscious that is going to appreciate your creation." So Brahma creates humans. And when he finished, he said, "When are we going to play the game?" And she said, "Right now." She took Brahma and cut him in millions and millions of tiny pieces that she puts in every human. And then she said, "I'll make you forget who you are, and you will have to discover it by yourself." And so Maya created the dream. And up until this day, Brahma is still trying to remember who he is. So I'm going to count now from 1 to 10. 1. From today, you will be able to take the habit to have confidence in yourself, in your life, inside yourself, and you will be able to listen your own intuition easily and effortlessly. 2. You'll be able to connect with your guide, knowing and recognize him, and have this relationship with him, to work hands in hands, not letting your doubt being in the middle. 3. Coming up slowly. 4. From now on, every morning when you will put your feet on the ground, the contact of your feet on the ground will be an unconscious reminder to reactivate all the good suggestions that I have been giving you tonight and all the work that you have done. 5, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come back. At your rhythm. Feeling wonderful, most happy in the world. Wakey, wakey. Oh, we lost Kirsten. You can put your on.
Thank you very much. That was beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome. It was my pleasure. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I feel very peaceful.
Mm.
Are you all okay?
That was beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Mm.
So
You have a voice to die for, really.
thank you.
True. Yeah.
Thank you.
Stella.
Were you able to see, visualize? Because at the end, I kind of went a bit fast because I thought, oh, maybe I need to go a little bit fast because, yeah, because I thought it was a bit long and after the attention can just, fade away. So,
Yeah, I noticed that I'm normally quite good with that, but I noticed how my attention would go away. Or the problem is I'm also really tired and not, and that's not really good. And that's not ideal. So
no, it is the ideal because then you go in hypnosis super fast.
okay. No, I don't like falling asleep.
Yeah, that's right. Not falling asleep, but yeah, but we are between us. If you do, it's not the end of the world. It's you're just tired, you fall asleep. It's okay,
But you're going to veer off the track, but you're going to come back on again. You're
Yeah,
gonna,
it's normal. Your attention span cannot always be 100%. Just go back. All right.
I got really cold.
Yeah.
Really cold.
Who's speaking?
Yeah.
Pardon?
Oh, it's Kirsten. You got cold.
No, me, Emer.
Oh, Emma. When you are in hypnosis, the change of sudden temperature, just one tearing, gluttering, and swallowing, your lips that can go a bit thicker as well, all that is sign of hypnosis.
Okay. I also felt as if my legs were, as if I wanted to, it was almost, I don't get restless leg syndrome, but it felt a little bit like that throughout. I am very tired, and so I might have been, I don't know, maybe I was resisting it or fighting it. But
yeah, but it's not the best when you are sitting because you want to relax and then your muscle, you have to hold them because when I relaxed everyone, I saw Kirsten, I thought she was going to fall from the chair. I was so scared. Then I said, no, you're relaxing, you can stay stable.
Yeah.
That's why I changed to the sofa.
Yeah, that's why you change. Yeah. So next time if you feel like, so maybe that's why as well. Yes, it's on the chair. You can go there mentally, but you are not as relaxed as you are when you lay down. But that's, that's okay.
You do have the most beautiful, beautiful voice. Oh my God.
Make me blush. I'm so badly English. At least that saved the Queen a little bit because luckily, because I've noticed when I want to explain myself, even though before when I was talking to you, I was like, oh, my grammar, my thing, because I lost it a little bit. I was a bit shy and I get nervous. So, but thank you for your patience anyway.
I know you were a joy to listen to.
Yes. When's the next one?
Girls, anytime. I'm happy. I have lots of ideas. I was thinking, why not trying to use hypnosis to push our gifts in somehow, or I don't know, develop them, or I guess everything is possible,
Yeah.
If we have doubt or things, it'd be nice to know, what we can do and what we can't do with Anthony. But I'm sure if we ask, he's gonna be okay with that. So.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, I need to go. Ophelia, thank you so much. So much. That's really generous and kind of you.
Thank you. It was my pleasure. Thank you
very much. Thank you very much. I will see you tomorrow. I think yes. Majority of yes.
I'm finishing meeting as well. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It was absolutely amazing. Thank you. So kind of you to do that. Lovely.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye-bye.